Next, let's continue studying Exodus chapter 25. At this point, it will be discussed in chapter 25. For the sake of God's covenant. For the sake of God's covenant, God commanded the Israelites to build a holy place. Firstly, we need to use gold, silver, copper, blue, purple, pearl, red lines, and there are goat hair, sea dog skin, and so on, to offer to God. And then God said, "You will build a sanctuary for me, so that I can reside among you. You must follow my instructions for your style, manufacturing tents, and all the utensils inside them." Making a tent is like making a sanctuary, so that God may reside among the Israelites. So now the brothers and sisters know the sanctuary. God will reside among the Israelites. Actually, it's just two appointment boards that foreshadow God. Anticipating the meaning of God's Spirit, that means the two covenant plates are among the Israelites. What are the two tablets among the Israelites? It symbolizes God among the Israelites. So what about the Israelites? First of all, God commanded them to build the Ark of the Covenant. The length, width, and height are determined by God. What about the Ark of the Covenant? How was it made? What is the Ark of the Covenant for? It's designed to hold a covenant board, and then a mercy seat was built on top of the Ark. The brother Heber translated it as the throne of atonement. The seat of grace symbolizes the location of God's throne, and then he made two Christ angels. Spread your wings to cover the folded grace seat. To be honest, two Christian angels are also among the Israelites, and made a table again. Set up table, display cakes. Set up display cakes. Built a golden lampstand and a tent again. When a tent is built, it is embroidered with the angels of Christ and his uncle. We're using goat hair again to make a canopy. There are also vertical boards, ginza, and so on. And also build another room. Use this curtain to separate them. Make the tent have two rooms inside. One is the sanctuary, and the other is the ultimate sanctuary. We need to build an altar, a courtyard, and so on. And what's the purpose of making priestly clothes and so on? All the construction of this tent unfolds. All for God's covenant. For the sake of God's covenant, that is to say, the Israelites received God's covenant. The Ark of the Covenant is in Israel. The tablet is inside the Ark of the Covenant. It was for the sake of these two covenant boards that the Ark of the Covenant was built. The entire tent was built for the sake of the Ark of the Covenant. Golden lamp, platform, golden table. So all of this. So this seems to be telling a mystery. It's for God's covenant. So God asked Moses. Building tents, golden lampstands, and so on. Golden lampstand for tent. Altar, golden altar. All of this represents people born in heaven. All represent heavenly brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters are priests of God. It is also God's tent. It's God's golden lamp. Golden table again. It is also the altar of God. So all of this represents people born in heaven. So why are people born in heaven? There is a golden lampstand made of pure gold. Then the base of the tent is made of pure silver. And this golden altar, these are all made of gold or copper. It means the body of a person born in heaven. Very perfect. To what extent is the body of a person born in heaven perfect? Perfect enough to resemble the body of God. Why are people born in heaven so perfect? It's because of the two contract versions. It is God's covenant in Israel. In the heavenly brothers and sisters, God's covenant is guarded by heavenly beings. It is guarded by 144,000 people. So what? What about God's covenant among them? Therefore, due to the extremely noble reason, that is to say, the Spirit of God and the Spirit of the Lord, among the heavenly beings, so it's very prestigious. What about the spirits of Father and Lord? It's because of the Heavenly Father and the Lord, because of the Lord Christ and Heber, and obtained it. So what? Those who belong to heaven become the Lord Christ and the Heber. The body becomes a spiritual bride. Why become a spiritual bride? Just because the Lord and Heber brothers are redeemed. And what about those who belong to heaven? Receive two contract plates together. That is to say, They receive the spirits of their Father and the Lord together, and to share the glory of one's Father. The lives of both Father and Lord are within it. So, we can give life to the people of the new earth for this reason. Where are the people born in heaven? Become the Lord Christ, the bride of the Heber brother. What is it because of Father's Spirit and Lord's Spirit are both in the Lord, also in Hebron? What about those born in heaven? The reason for sharing the spirits of Father and Lord. May glory be upon you, to the Heavenly Father and the Lord.